If you're just starting your research, I want to be the first to welcome you to Mont Belvieu's first master plan community, Riceland. So this is going to be the next best place to live. Right now, they are in the development stage. Total of 4,000 homes are going to be going in, and they have built about 100 so far. So this place is going to be massive. You can get in on the ground floor. Right, we're going to see just a couple of jumps around here at the beginning. This big pond area is actually going to be where the beer garden goes. There's going to be pickleball courts, wiffle ball fields, all kinds of great amenities that are only going to be available to the neighborhood. And then we are actually right next door to the Eagle Point wave pool and clubhouse and all that stuff. So that could be used for now until they get all of these new amenities done. But this is a fantastic little community, and I would love to help you make your move out here. So check out this video and make sure to like and subscribe. Let's check it out. All right, so as far as the amenities of this neighborhood, I know Riceland's going to be a master plan community, but what does that mean? What are the opportunities that are going to be here that aren't in the other neighborhoods in the area?
Yeah, Riceland's going to be a fantastic place that only has things that this community offers. First of all, there's going to be a resort style pool. There's going to be a gym that's only for residents. There's also going to be a beer garden, which is more of like a picnic space that you can bring your family members, enjoy the day. There's also going to be 2 lakes that you're going to be able to kayak on and go fishing. Our first lake's already stocked with baby bass. Second lakes is in progress. There's going to have trails. There's also going to be 4 pickleball courts, 2 wiffle ball fields, an extra playground park that's going to be a part of that's all in the square. There's also a canal which you'll be able to walk around, get your steps in, and that's just the beginning. Not only that, you're also going to be walking across the new town center, which is going to be essentially the new downtown for Mont Belvieu. There's going to be commercial buildings, restaurants, the HOA will be housed there, and right across from the police station and fire station. So there's really no place like Riceland. So this is a fantastic community. We're still early on. There's going to be over 4,000 homes here, and we've just hit over 100. So it's still very early in this community.
Awesome. Thank you, Roman. Hey guys, today we are going to check out Highland Homes here in the Riceland subdivision. So right behind me is one of their largest units. I'm actually going to be doing an open house on it this weekend if you want to come check it out. I love to walk through new construction because you can see the quality of work before you buy something that's not right. Even if you don't get to walk your house, these are the same guys that are out here building these different homes for the same builder. Right? So you will notice in these houses, right, the type of workmanship. You'll notice how clean they keep them. And it tells you the kind of people that are working on them. It tells you if trash is going to be left in your walls or not. And so Highland Homes has a very strict rule of they don't let their people eat in the houses. Looks like this home has been treated for termites, right? You'll notice the different coloration down on the bottom of all the wood. Looks like they just had the electrical because this was not here a couple days ago when I came by. This is going to be the master, right? And you'll notice they have the plywood here. This is all for noise reduction. And they'll probably insulate this wall as well for sound reduction. But Highland is one of the very few builders in this area that is still using plywood as opposed to a lot of the other builders have moved to like a plastic sheeting, and I'll show you a little, what that looks like on some of the other builders out here. This is one of my favorite floor plans that they build. It's actually a 4-bedroom, and then it has 4 bathrooms, so it's really like a frat house or something. This is of course going to be a huge kitchen. All the plumbing that you see here is going to be the island. You'll notice, of course, I think I said of course like 50 times now, but they do the PEX plumbing, right? There is gas out to this neighborhood. You can see all of the lighting overhead, what's going to be there. You can check out all your pretty duct work, right? So walking your new construction home while it's under construction is of course the first best option, but the second best is just walk in a neighborhood to see the quality of work that's being done just on the houses that are in the neighborhood. But just walking this in a little bit, showing you around, so you can see what kind of work they put into it. All right, this is going to be, I would assume, a media room of some. Oh no, I guess this is a. I don't know why this one's got all this extra wood. Lots of soundproofing though, which is great. All right, you can see how they build their arches. Pretty fancy. All right, you'll notice all of this strapping, right, all this, you can see up in the ceiling as well. There's straps everywhere. That's all hurricane proofing. Make sure your roof doesn't blow off. This is, believe it or not, a one-story house, even though the ceiling is 25 foot up in the air. But it's kind of all in this house. Just wanted to show y'all a baseline. Right? This is where the house really starts to come to life. But today we're going to go check out the smallest home in the neighborhood that Highland builds. We're going to check out one of their larger homes. It's actually smaller than this one, but this is, of course, not completed yet. So we're going to see a little bit cheaper than this house, and then an entry level into Highland Homes. And then we'll do a flyover of the area, show you what Mont Belvieu is all about, show you the local amenities that Riceland is going to have direct access to as they come along. So now is a fantastic time to get into Riceland and really get in on the ground floor of what is going to be this area's first master planned community. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about with some of the flyovers that I do. And cool, yeah. We'll see you at the next house. Here's a prime opportunity to take a look at the home without the brick installed. So this is all the weather protection. You'll see they've wrapped it all up nice and neat. Notice the yard's cleaned up. It's amazing, really. All right, this is what roughly $3,500 a month is going to get you here with Highland Homes. You will notice just, of course, amazing craftsmanship. We've got gutters all the way around. We've got this. No carpet. I don't think there's any carpet. We've got a awesome little office up front. Love the rounded windows. We've got tons of storage space, right? Lots of little closets. We got our garage, of course, and we'll dive in a little more on the different things they do to be more energy efficient here in a minute. Got our laundry room. Oh, I lied, there is carpet. Got one of our bedrooms, right? It has its own bathroom. So this will be like a little mother-in-law suite. Got some more storage. Oh, big storage. All right, check that out. Lots of storage. And then we've got two bedrooms and then that bathroom here. Then we got, and this is the best part of this one, check out this awesome lichen. Right, we got our living room, our kitchen, our dining room all together, and then this huge, awesome back patio. Right, nice covered back patio. Yard sizes are a little on the smaller side. If that's something you're looking for, you're probably looking on the south side of town anyway. We do have our tall soaring ceilings. I believe these are 12 feet? 11 feet, something like that. We got our freestanding tub, which is of course an upgrade, and then the sunken shower, which is of course an upgrade. All right, little closet, or little water closet, and then we have our master closet, and then linen closet. All right, tons of storage in these houses, something I've figured out. And I just love those floor to ceiling, well, normal height to ceiling windows. It's a cute little house. Again, this is roughly $3,500 a month. That'd be with like an FHA loan, 3.5% down. Currently, as of today, which is August 27th, I think. But their current incentives are buying down that rate to a 4.99% interest. So that's what gets you in at that $3,500. Fantastic touring these houses with you guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Helps me out. And let's talk soon. So here's just a quick little overview of this property. You'll notice that it has the long driveway. The backyard is a decent size. Right from the inside, it's a little hard to tell. But it's a cute little house. Come check this one out too. All right, so we are at a different section of the property. You'll notice that there are no garages on the front. Well, it's because they're around back. This is the alleyway section of the neighborhood. So you'll notice there's a sold sign in this here front yard. This is actually some of my clients that watched the last YouTube video that I updated about Riceland, and they fell in love with the neighborhood, ultimately decided on Highland Homes. So that's why I'm doing this update video, focusing on Highland Homes. But if you want to be the neighbor of the last people that found me, we can go check out, I think they said this was their second favorite property. So we're gonna go look at that one. Price point, it's about the same as the other one really. The other one was $425, this one's $400. Payments on this are gonna look roughly $3,300, $3,400. So there's not a bunch of swing in this neighborhood as far as the lower side, and then they do go all the way up to the 600,000s, I believe, in the neighborhood. So whatever your poison is, they've got tons of options out here in Riceland. Of course, Highland Homes I am impartial to because I got one working with them right now, but the other builders are great as well. So let's take a tour of this house. Of course, this huge island, very customary in the Highland Homes. Most of their floor plans are gonna have nice big islands, great for beer pong or, you know, responsible adult stuff, I guess. One thing you'll notice with this type of floor plan is the backyard looks kind of wonky, and that's because the other half of your backyard is your driveway. And we'll go out there last, and then I'll do a loop around the house with my drone and show you what that looks like. But this one has the master down, laundry's down. All right, here's our master. Actually, I think this one has two masters, if I'm not mistaken. But it's got the little shower down here. It's got our closet, it's got our water closet. Then it's got a half bath here. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Half bath. Harry Potter closet. And then, so it's got the master down, and then it has, walking with my spirit fingers again. Right, and you'll notice they did tons of upgrades on these houses. They are actually, I apologize, I managed to lose my video feed at that point, but this home did turn out to be the one with that second master. So if you want to check out a beautiful home with two masters, you know, give me a call. Let's go check these out. You'll notice these backyards, they're the little small ones, and it's because, of course, half your backyard is that driveway. So you do have that nice privacy for your vehicles in the back. And then a clean look to the front of the neighborhood. It's going to look like, you know, a little old-timey downtown section. So come check them out. All right, so Roman, you've been here with Highland Homes for quite some time now. Can you tell me a little bit about, first off, Riceland, and then secondly, exactly what Highland Homes has to offer, more so than maybe the other builders in the neighborhood?
Yeah, Riceland's going to be a fantastic community to live. There's really nothing like this in the area. If you look at the broad scope of things, this is one of the only master plan communities. We're going to have a pool, we're going to have two lakes, we're going to have a gym, pickleball courts, wiffle ball fields. This is going to be a fantastic place to live. As far as Riceland and Highland Homes, we are building some of the most luxurious homes, Train AC, French drains, high-end cabinetries, Benedettini and Kentmore cabinets. There's a lot that goes into our homes that we're super excited to offer our clients, and I think they'll be really happy to see.
All right, guys, we're out here at the model at the Highland Homes property. You'll notice some of these properties have fantastic little front patios. Love those. Nice little entryways, good for trick-or-treating. We're gonna do just a quick walkthrough because I think my phone's about to die. Of course, this is the garage that has been converted into their offices. We have a little mud room and a bathroom with a bedroom in here. So this is like, you know, if you got a butler, you can stick them there, I guess. We've got a Jack and Jill style set up at the front of the home. And you just notice all these cute little features, right? They do all this kind of painting. No, they will not do it for you. I have asked. All right, so then you go back through this way. Got our office. And this is actually another one of my favorite floor plans. Got our laundry room because of this living room, right? They got really awesome living rooms here at Highland Homes. Beams and this little rounded island. Fancy stuff there. And then of course, tall ceilings again in all of our masters, freestanding tubs. That is an upgrade option. And then master closet for days. All right, so again, this is Highland Homes out here in Riceland. If you have any questions, DM me. I'd love to help you out. We'll talk soon.